Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back. It's Fields. He's escaping the pocket now. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. To the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And the returner is brought down.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They got some ground to make up, second and long from the 15. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
retakes the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The shotgun handoff here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. 2nd down. Okay, ready?
And there's the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Getting set, 2nd down play here. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout, and it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Pass complete on a crossing route. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal.
Get set.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw caught on the left side. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, Chris, you think about it over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 14, Texas Tech 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great. New set of downs.
No shot to bring him down. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal, handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
To the air, it's Fields. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Red Raiders will send their punt team on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line where they'll spot it. Florida offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he's got his man open downfield. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And they'll use the ground game here. Running with purpose. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB decides to keep it here. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Dropping back, it's Fields. He's moving out of the pocket now. There's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the... It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Look at this. He'll go deep again. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Now the 40. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gators. Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get him down after the completion. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The ball is picked off. Breaking free at midfield. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground, finding enough space for a solid game before they stop. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. After making his first attempt, he'll try again from 41 yards out. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Catch makes it a more manageable third down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
Texas Tech, 0.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Let's it go. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
You cannot be serious. The head coach going for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 40. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Fields. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Third down, it's a handoff. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Run play by the quarterback. Moves his feet. It's now second and goal.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 41, Texas Tech 0.
Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is on target. Caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here.
Here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive...
He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After that incompletion, it's third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And now another deep ball here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Gators will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and he shanked it. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. It takes the returner out of play. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Finds room at the 30. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Again, he makes it second and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down.
Get set, get set.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the offense just takes a knee here. Offense getting set. It's second down. And it's a kneel down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today and they advance to the next round.